Well, howdy, physics sleuths and inquisitive souls. Welcome again to another lecture of Secret of Sean, I guess. I don't know, we'll work on it. So, I just wanted to share something with you today. I have like restless leg syndrome, and my body is always twitchy. And so I kind of always have to have something to do, to keep my mind occupied. Otherwise, my mind just wanders and spirals out into craziness. And yeah, I used to try getting like the fidget spinners, like back in the day. Like you spin them in your hand, and it seemed dumb. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was just sitting there, like spinning it, like just it is not satisfying my tweak. It's not satisfying my urges to fidget with stuff, and I look dumb. Like I look like an idiot. Oh, just checking. Currently playing Eve online right now. It's my new game that I've been hooked on again. I've been playing it for 20 years actually. I love it. I might be addicted. So you come through Tazy, you'll probably get ganked by me. No Tazy Scourge. But my point is, so yeah, fidget spinners. They seemed really cool. Because there's a lot of people that have this restless leg syndrome stuff. They gotta have something fidgety to keep them occupied. So a lot of people got into like a coin. Like spinning coins. Let me see if I can actually find a uh, good video of that. Because I mean, it really does, look super cool when you can spin a coin. I'm not gonna lie. And like, here is
That's $500.
the great
You win a rep.
Val Kilmer, one of my favorite actors of all time before he died from going down on girls. It's
500
true. Sad
must
but
be it.
true. That's how I got throat cancer. I was going down on girls that had cancerous cells from HPV. And yeah, well, come to terms out. Guess that very contagious. The throat cells in the back of your throat, come to find out, very similar to vaginal lining cells. And a lot of things that can infect those can also infect the back of your throat. So be careful.
Yeah, teach a
Careful
hand.
who you let with you because they can kill you. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. It just looks so cool, right? It's not easy to do, and it's very kind of jerky. And then you got to have a cool looking coin, like maybe a gold coin, and now that's gonna be like make you a target, for to get robbed and whatever. So there has to be a better thing that we can fidget, and I think I found it, and I'm gonna show it to you right now. Like this is so awesome, right? Um, it's these two little balls, right? And they're magnetic balls, right? So they're two round magnets. That's all they are, okay? And some of the coolness of this, with magnetic therapy, um, is there's lots of stuff that they claim, blah 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 blah. It can help with arthritis pain and healing and insomnia and headaches and fibromyalgia, blah 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 blah. And at the end of the day, all you really need to know is there haven't been many, let's go as far and say any studies on magnetic therapy that conclude that, could draw solid conclusions. Um, Basically, that's saying, yeah, we've looked and we really can't find anything, but we want to believe so hard, and it feels like something would be cool, right? So, I don't know. Um, at the end of the day, I'm not really a big believer in magnetic therapy, but I'm probably not the best source for this because, in case you haven't told, like I have magnets on me 24/7. Like that's all I do is have magnets surrounding me. So maybe it does work and I just don't know because I'm always in it. Who knows? But if you look at something like, all right, there's this thing is called like boating balls, all right, Baoding balls. They're called like Chinese, balls that you spin around. All right,
Damn it,
and this
Pierre.
this goes
This is your
back,
idea of
man. Like
observing?
this is old
Shit.
school. This was huge back in the
You know
'90s,
why I
man.
am
You
the
saw
one
it in
with this
like
office
all
right now
sorts
and
of like
not you?
TV
You're
shows and
home now and we'll
everything.
share your intel and
And like,
collaborate. Is that clear?
this
These
dude,
stress balls helps me to relax. You should give them a try.
Chinese stress balls. So they're Chinese stress balls, right? So these also double as boating balls. So you can just spin them around in your, you know, in your hands, just like boating balls. But it's actually different. See, bowling balls, they have to have like something inside of it to make it um, do its stress relieving thing. Okay, and here's just all the bowling balls. Look at this. Yeah, Leon, Shield, Tron, Legacy. Wow, man. That goes back old, right? So they're cool. They're cool, man. They're stylish. You don't see anybody busting out a fucking fidget spinner. Spinning that shit. Like, in movies. Because it's not cool. You look dumb doing it. It's stupid. But boating balls are traditional Chinese stress therapy. They're cool, man. You can't take that away. They're cool. You can't make them uncool. They're cool. You just got to find a cool set like Tron. Like that looks pretty dope, right? So, oh wow, even cats have boating balls too, right? Boys in the Hood. Look at that, 1991, and that's what made homeboy Lawrence Fishburne. That's what set him on the scene of his acting, career. Was this one scene right here where he showed himself to be the educated, dude that's just on a whole different mental level that you don't. He's using these ancient Chinese stress balls that you've never even heard of. He's so much cooler than you. You know what I mean? And that's what it is, dude. That's what it is. It's like boating balls, right? And the way they work is, let's see. Probably should have brought this up ahead of you time. But, if you take them apart, they're not solid. They have this like coil with like this little marble inside, and as you spin them, it makes it this little kind of like, a click or whatever. Well, the cool thing about these magnets, they do the thing too, because they're trying to connect. So you're breaking apart that magnetic connection and feeling it reform in your hands. And it's actually a different level in Bodhi balls. It's more intense because if you're trying to like separate them and move them around your hand, now you're moving. Like my hand's exhausted now just doing this after like 10 seconds. I can't do, like, it's really hard. It's really hard because you're using all the muscles in your hand and try and control these to make them separate, but not too far, and then make them spin around, right? So it's cool, man. It's better than boating balls, what I'm trying to say, all right? And there's some really cool things that go with this too, all right? Like, for one, not only can you move them in your hand like boating balls, but you can also dangle them. You can move them around, make them fly around. Look at this. I'm moving around in a circle. It feels like it's relieving stress to me too. I like it. For some reason, it makes me feel better. All right? Um, you can just move them on the tips of your fingers, like constantly just move it around like this. Just constantly use your two fingers, or you can make it like the coin trick and do all the fingers, right? And then go. And now we got a coin trick, just like Val Kilmer's coin trip. We're doing that with our magnetic boating balls because we can grab them and they won't fall apart on the floor, just like we can a coin, right? And so we can do, it's like the coin trick. It's the exact same thing, man. And we can do it even better. Because look at this. Now we can separate it. Bloop, bloop, going around every single finger, man. And all the way back around. Bloop. This is probably my favorite thing to do, to be honest, is just make them go around because you get that little click that's so satisfying as you're making it spin around, and it makes your fingers go around even more than like the coin trick, which is surprising. I know it's crazy, right? So these are awesome, man. These are definitely cool. Um, I highly recommend them. If you're like me, if you're a fidgety person and you gotta have something, man, something, that you can just do while, you're sitting, waiting, or talking to someone. You can do it quietly, so they won't hear it so much. Or like I say, you can make it completely silent using like a straight up bowling ball. They won't even know it's in your hand, man. You can just hold it, just grab it. You just have like magnetic therapy if that's what you really, want to do, man. It's cool. It's cool. It works. There's nothing you can do to make it not work. And I think there's a few more tricks on here too. I was going to show you, but I can't remember right now. I'm going on a down phase right now. For the last few years of revving my brain up to the highest RPM possible to do the impossible, like figure out gravity and all of physics and God and everything. Now I'm on my now I'm on my crash out. Now I'm on the day after, and I'm letting my brain just sizzle, simmer, like really, really low RPMs, low temp, just enough to get by, so I can recover. And that's what I gotta do, man. I gotta recover. My brain is only human. But you get them here on Amazon, bro. Like here's like a bunch of them, dude, for like $20. You can get like I don't know, like 20 of them or something. So they're like cheap. They're like 28 pieces for 20. They're less than $1 a piece, man. I got like six, enough for like 6 sets of them, and I've already lost one at the airport. Like oh wow, it was like $1. I got more. It's okay. And you could drop these on the floor. They're metal, bro. You can drop it on the floor because they're light. They won't smash your tile. I know. I dropped it on mine plenty of times, and it's yet to break it. All it's done is at most maybe put like a dent in it. That's it. No chips, nothing. So they are rock solid, man. Just like a little metal chunk, in your hand that you're just doing whatever you want to do. And it's just I don't know. It's so rewarding. And then they got these that I just saw today, which I'm probably gonna get. This sounds even cooler, right? You want to go if you want up me from the get go. These are silicone magnetic fidget toys, stress relief toys for adults, teen sensory toy for fingers, hands, quiet office stuff. So these ones, you could probably also squeeze and they're completely quiet. Like this one, you can move it around and it's not too loud. I kind of like to click a little bit, sometimes it helps me keep track of time, like a metronome and, focus. But sometimes it's good to be in stealth mode. And then these might be able to squeeze a little bit too, like a stress ball even too. I'm definitely gonna get some of these too. Why not? Let's do it. Oh, they got all sorts of crazy ones. Yeah, man. So this is just an up and coming thing that I just, figured out. Like just literally, I got these magnets trying to make a model of how an atom works. But the problem is I can't keep the orientation of these things because it's got to be, either positive or negative, and I can't keep the orientation of these things properly and make it work. So I just say, well, what if I just use it like a fidget toy for a while. And well, guess I'm not the only one that's thinking like this. There's a lot of people that are looking at these things like little fidgety toys right now, just little magnetic balls, man. I'm telling you, get on the hype train. It is awesome. I love it. So that was it. I just wanted to share with you guys, just that little thing that so far has really made my life a little bit better. A little bit better. I'm not saying I'm not trying to oversell it like it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, but I will say this. I do thoroughly enjoy it. It's by far the coolest little fidgety thing for me my whole life that I've ever seen, and I've tried everything, man. I've tried everything, to satisfy that itch, that urge of a fidget. And this is so far by far the best scratcher I've ever seen for that. So if you have such a thing, oh, there's one more thing too. See how shiny these are? So you can see all around. Yeah, it's pretty cool too because if say someone's acting kind of shady around you, you can just like peer into your little, fidgety ball like it's a crystal ball and see exactly what's going on and the whole at 360, the whole room all around you. You can easily see, like, when someone's doing something, they shouldn't be. But all they see is that you're looking down at your little toys, spinning them. Even when you're spinning them, you can still clearly see everything that's going on around you 360. So it's almost like a security toy too, and that you can use it to trick someone out to make them think that you're not paying attention to them when really that's the only thing you're doing is paying attention to them. So yeah, man, totally. I'm telling you, I'm hooked. I love it. If you got that itch, check them out. I think you'll like it. And all right, next lecture in a couple weeks, probably a little more serious. God has given me yet another vision. Thank God. Just a few days ago. This will be like the fifth one I've had since I've been here in Asia. And this one was pretty interesting. God really likes to show me the origins of how kind of we began, because it's important to understand why we are here and where we're going and the limitations of everything around us. So yeah, I'll probably share that with you guys in another week or so. So we'll see, or maybe with something else. Who knows? And the Great Tribulation. We're in the final year now, ladies and gentlemen. One more year left till Putin nukes all NATO countries. I swear it. God promised, and Putin's promised too. It's going to happen. This is the way it's going down. So lots we got to talk about over this next year, and I'm not going to leave you out in the cold. I promise I won't, but I do kind of suck, so you have to work with me a little bit. But all right, I'll catch you on the flip side. Adios, muchachos.
Like, subscribe, submit.